Ooh, look at the restaurant. It's so nice. Penny's comfort foods. Luke suspects that there's more to the insecticide poisonings. The fact that an insecticide toxic to humans was used in a restaurant is suspicious by itself. However, the victim claims it was caused by his own negligence. Then, let's start with the insecticide itself. Even if it's been 2 weeks, the rest of the insecticide should still be here, somewhere.
食中毒を招いたのが本当に殺虫剤の成分なのか判明させるためにも湧き水を調査しないとな。
While you're talking, your phone vibrates. You take it out and see a voice message from Artem.
事件はそう単純ではなさそうだ。諏訪さんに注意しろ。何かあればすぐに連絡を。
Mr. Wing also finds Mr. Green and this case suspicious. Well, yeah, it's... You guys were working in a law firm, isn't any case suspicious?
Calm down a bit.
もしもし、どうした？何かあったのか？
You realize that you somehow video called Artem from the message screen. No!
ん？間違えた？いや、君が大丈夫ならそれでいい。中級試験の本はあえてこっちに残したのか？そうか。いや、特に問題ない。復習はともかく、今は仕事に専念しなさい。礼はいらない。仕事の邪魔をしたな。では。
After hanging up your call with Artem, you let out a long exhale.
さっきの人がお前の上司か？怖がってるみたいだけど、いじめられてるんじゃないだろうな。
Not at all. Mr. Wing's a senior attorney at my law firm, and he's one of the best in the field. He's really strict, but he never treats anyone unfairly.
本当？
Of course!
まあいいか。仕事でもそれ以外でも何かトラブルとかうまくいかないことがあったらいつでも俺を頼れよ。俺だって腕がいいんだからな。
Oh. I know Detective Luke Pierce the Incredible. Start investigation. So I've done this before, but I don't remember much. And it was way longer than I wanted it to be. So, I think here? Mr. Green must have put a lot of thought into this wine cabinet. It gives the restaurant a classy vibe. I can tell that it must have cost a fortune. Here? Oh, here, the water. This must be the spring water from Cloudbreak Mountain. The manufacturing dates listed on the label. Judging by the manufacturing date, this must be the same tank that was delivered to the restaurant on the day of the incident.
ボトルの入り口が狭いな。適合する水差しを使わないと水が出なそうだ。うっかり殺虫剤を中に入れるのは案外難しそうだけど。
That leaves us with intentional action.
残念ながらボトルはもう洗ってある。何も情報は残ってない。指紋一つさえもな。
Ooh, these criminals are clean. Spring water tank obtained. Okay. We just need 6 more. The checkout counter has fruit candies for customers to take. I'm here for work, so I shouldn't touch them. The lock, right? Door. The door. The lock on the front door is a fingerprint lock. It shows no sign of forced entry. Then the culprit must be working in the restaurant. The incident was a malicious act. Could the perpetrator be one of the restaurant's employees? Yes.
正確に言えば犯人はドアを開錠できる人物だ。
Huh?
だけとは限らない。
So people who work in the restaurant, because they would be the ones having the fingerprints, right?
仮に店員の仕業だとしたら失業までして店の評判を落とす理由がない。
I mean, you have a point, but come on.
しかも恋に毒物を混入させたのなら
Okay, then
刑事
who
責任
is
ま
it?
で負わなきゃいけなくなる。
Well, the employee could have, you know, whoever wanted them to do that malicious act, then you're probably paying more than what Grandpa Vernon was giving them. But I don't
諏
know.
訪さんを憎みでもしてなければ店員が犯行に及んだとは考えにくい。
Ooh. I am suspecting there is something big going on between the boss and employees. Who else has access to the door? Even Winnie has to ring the doorbell, and Mr. Green wouldn't do this to himself. See? That's what I'm saying.
See, I'm telling you, I have the mind of a I have the mind of a mastermind. What's that?
While you're pondering this issue, Luke takes out a tablet from his backpack and connects it to the charging port on the lock. Are you?
指紋の登録情報を調べてみれば誰が解錠できるかわかるだろう。
Whoa. Here? It's
こ
fallen
の水
over.
差しは普段湧き水を
Up dispenser for the spring water tank. I think I saw something.
ここを見ろ。薄黄色い結晶があるだろう。
Oh yeah. Could this be dried residue from the contaminated spring water?
結晶が残るほど濃度が高かったのか。あくまでも仮説だけどな。
Are there possibilities? Could someone have directly smeared insecticide onto the spout?
それもあり得る。何にせよ、諏訪さんが言ってたうっかり間違えては嘘だろうな。
Yep. If we had magnetic powder, we could try to lift some fingerprints from the dispenser and see who used it.
これが必要か？
Whoa! Luke pulls out a bag of powder from one of the pockets on his jacket. Make sure you don't do that in public. Why do you have that with you? He's a detective.
今みたいに指紋採取することだってあるし、いつでも持ち歩いてるんだ。
Me and Luke think alike.
Sure, Jan.
Luke is able to lift some fingerprints from the dispenser, but you aren't able to identify them just yet. End. Water dispenser obtained. A water pitcher for serving customers. Come to think of it, restaurants nowadays all prepare lemon water for their customers. It's supposedly good for you. Probably not the best thing for those with acid reflux though. Cups? Plastic cups for the customers. Yes! Arison's effervescent packets? Their health supplements have been popular these past 2 years.
4、5袋なんて1回の服用量を超えてる。いくらサプリだからって。
Yep, too much or too little is bad. You and Luke reach for the packets at the same time and your hands touch. The moment his fingers touch the back of your hand, you feel a burning sensation that fades away as quickly as it came. You freeze and stare at the back of your hand for a while, then turn to look at Luke.
これたち相変わらず息がぴったりだな。行動が被るなんてさ。それよりさ、どうして諏訪さんは大量の粉薬を飲んだんだろうな。
Oh, when he said it's because of his heart. What happened with Luke? Just now, he pulled back his hand as if he got electrocuted. You put these thoughts away and turn your attention back towards work. They probably work as a placebo for him.
でも副作用があったら逆に体に悪いのに。
Just 3 more. 3 more. 3 more.
We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
The restaurant's still warmly lit. They say the warm lights increase your appetite. So if I want to lose weight, I should change light bulbs at home? Then, does the vent do anything? I want to zoom in. Here? An open kitchen. It's visually pleasing for customers to see their food being prepared. But if the chef messes up, that's a different story. Cabinets? Ooh.
これが従業員が買った殺虫剤だな。レシートもまだ残ってる。購入日は2週間前の月曜日。
Mr. Green's quite meticulous. If it were me, I'd lose the receipt within 2 days. According to this, Mr. Green bought Bug Out. Huh? I recall that Bug Out's non-toxic to humans.
パッケージにもそう書いてあるが、人には無害だし、ペットを飼ってる家でも使えるって。殺虫剤といえば、お前小さい頃はゴキブリに弱かったよな。
Well, yeah, aren't
今
you?
はもう悲鳴あげなくなったか？
I'm gonna pretend you didn't ask that. What's wrong?
この棚の下に紙があるみたいでな。取り出そうとしたら手を少しすった。
Haha, sorry, I can't help it.
なら、紙を取り出すのは弁護士先生に頼もうかな。かすり傷を作らないようにな。
As much as you want to continue bantering with Luke over his silly mistake, you know this isn't the time. You get down on the floor and reach for the paper guided by the light from Luke's phone. Almost there. Got it! It's a receipt.
記載されている日時は2週間前の木曜日。商品名は熱中サミレ。
It's an agricultural insecticide. You usually can't purchase this kind in the city.
レシートに支払い口座の番号が末尾4桁まで記載されている。購入者の特定につながるかも。
Why would you hide your receipt if you're going to do a crime in the restaurant where you did the crime in? Dumbass criminal.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
This pot plant is thriving. Looks like it's cared for very well. Wait, is that an earthworm wriggling in the soil? Although it's not open, the restaurant still kept clean and tidy.
A few moments later.
Hint. Did I miss something? Oh! Again, something I could not see. strange. Why can't we find insecticide powder anywhere in here? After applying insecticide, you generally don't clean it up because that would defeat the purpose of applying it in the first place. Uh-huh.
確かに怪しいな。このワインセラーの
Whoa.
スイーツ、少し
Looks like any other insecticide powder on the market.
具体的な成分を検査してみよう。それで何かわかるだろうし。
You have that kind of equipment on you? Miss Thing, he's a professional detective.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
You look up and down and all over Luke, but you don't see any beakers or other lab equipment.
そんなに見つめるなよ。検査をするからって科学実験をするのと勘違いしてないか
？Luke takes out a portable device with a screen on top and a dropper-like apparatus at the bottom.
これは俺が開発した快速検査機 D 型だ。通常の化学物質ならこれ一つで全部検査可能だ。
Aww. He's so smart. Mark the fourth, so there were marks the first, second, and third? Guess you didn't study bioengineering that well at university.
もちろん修士学位も獲得済みだ。これでも成績優秀だったんだぜ。
After a preliminary investigation, you and Luke compare notes on the evidence you found. Luke had run a basic analysis on both the crystals found on the water dispenser and the powder along the edges of the wine cabinet. The fingerprints lifted from the water dispenser were also compared to the ones stored in the smart lock on the front door. On top of that, you had also found fingerprints on the receipt for insecticide 330. Having only studied the liberal arts, you don't understand the code and the molecular diagrams on Luke's tablet screen. The wound on the back of his hand now looks redder and more swollen. Let me take a look at that cut on your hand. Once Luke finished up his work, you remove an alcohol wipe from your purse.
かすり傷？どこの？
Luke follows your gaze to the back of his hand and then smiles like it's nothing.
大丈夫だ。言われなきゃ忘れるところだったよ。
That might get infected. It's not fine. The bottom of that cabinet was probably never cleaned. What if your cut gets infected? Yeah!
I'm just like you. I think that's true. You're just like me. Yes, I can see.
Not accepting his refusal, you grab his hand and gently clean his wound with your alcohol wipe. It'll sting. Bear with me for a bit. You're lucky that I always bring alcohol wipes with me when doing on-site work in case I need to disinfect something. Luke hasn't said anything for a while, so you look up at him. A faint blush decorates his cheeks, accentuating the shine of his coral eyes. You...
ああ、覚えておくよ。これからはもっと気をつける。心配させてごめん。
Oh. Your words better be as good as gold, Detective Pierce. You laugh, causing Luke to blush even harder. He clears his throat in a forced manner and quickly changes the subject.
仕事の話をしよう。さっきの検査結果を見た限り、指紋にもあの粉にも問題がある。
End investigation. So if you enjoyed watching, like and subscribe if you want to. I put out a new video every week, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. See ya!